sorry about that. That was trying to supposed to be in time with the music. It sounds like that a turn.
Was that James Brown?
I think it was, yeah. Not me doing that. That's James Brown.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Welcome back to Hawksbee and Jacobs Clips of the Year here on talkSPORT. Very Merry Christmas to you. If you've just joined us, we're bringing you the best of our interviews of 2016, as well as some of our favourite clips. And we always say this, Andy, when we come to this point, where would we be? Any of us here at talkSPORT, where would we be without you, the talkSPORT listeners?
Very true, yeah.
They're fantastic. I'm basically lying about our figures. That's what we would be doing.
Well, we do that anyway.
we don't have to, because of your good selves. But true. Now and again, when you pop up on talkSPORT, you do generate a clip or two for us, which we're humbly grateful for. So let's bring you the best of the listeners from 2016, and we'll start with this call to the sports bar.
Colin's up next. He's a City fan. Colin, good evening.
Evening.
All right, Carl, off you go.
Right. Hello?
There we are. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Yeah, you get the idea.
We get quite a lot of calls like that.
And here's a call now to Extra Time with Russell Hargreaves back in January.
Morning, happy Christmas to both of you first.
Good morning.
And you, my friend, did you have a good one?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Let's not go into detail. That was a bit bleak.
It was a bit bleak.
Don't bring us all down. Time now for a listener who called in to drive and recounted a famous Sir Alex Ferguson quote.
Or the flair football that's good in sort of August, September. When it comes to the sweaty bum type end of the season.
I think it was squeaky bum, but
I'd say, yeah.
You don't want a sweaty bum time, do you? Really?
Ideal, really.
You get some tablets for that.
Rather odd call now to Bob Ballard on Extra Time.
Morning, Habib.
Morning, Bob. Finally.
Yeah. Yes, we are reunited on the airwaves. How are you? All right.
I had a surreal experience in the last few minutes.
Did you? What happened?
Somebody put me through to Jake Yap, and I was on talk radio, talking tap dancing in Canada.
It can happen, can't it?
Did he not, or Jake not notice?
Yeah. I love the way he just kind of turned it on, though, and managed to get involved in the conversation.
Surely, when Jake said, "Who's on line 3?" he went, "Hello, Bob."
Yeah. Don't let that get in the way.
Don't analyse it too much.
Now, after a busy night of football, the sports bar with Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy is always a must-listen, as this caller proved back in April.
Andy's from Manchester. He's up next. Andy, good evening.
Hiya.
Hi. Can you turn your radio off, please, Andy?
Can turn it up or down?
No, off, ideally. Off would be better.
Yes. Here's calling out to drive. Or should that be Fishman's Blues?
There's no reason why they can't win all 5. You know, they've gone on runs in the earlier part of the season where they've won 6-7 on the trout.
7 on the trout.
I'm going to use that, 7 on the trout. It's fantastic. Let's head back to the sports bar now.
Chris is an England fan, wants to do just that. Chris, good evening.
Hello, that's me.
Yes, it is, Chris. Yeah, I can understand why the callers get slightly thrown. It can happen, can't it, Andy?
That's right. And number 8.
No, you don't have to say number 8.
Sorry.
Leave the number out of it.
Who cares about what
Who
number?
cares what number it is?
Some people might be sitting at home.
They might be.
I like that one, clip number 8.
Yeah.
We did like this guy who called Adrian back in January.
I think it speaks volume about Roy Keane's character, by the way, was when he purposely went out to sort of Alf Arger-Elgeland of Man City.
Alf Arger-Elgeland. What a player he was. Alf Arger-Elgeland. Here's a call at the sports bar talking Arsenal.
I don't think it's money, because he had, like it was mentioned earlier on by the last guy, they've got a £200 million warhorse.
Not Paul Warhorse, the old Blackburn player. Surely not.
Film of the stage show.
Yeah.
Who knows? And back now to Extra Time, where they're always grateful for listener interaction, especially from this guy.
Danny, you want to talk a little bit about the game against Stoke and also Arsenal's title hopes on the back of it?
Yeah. I watched the game against Stoke City today, and up.
Yep. There we are.
Is that it?
Slightly ran out of steam. Was that Charlie Adam who phoned in? I think it might have been.
Yeah, it was.
It's another top contribution to Drive now.
Let's go to Andy, who's in Sunderland. Wants to talk about golf for youngsters. How you doing, Andy? Hello, Andy.
Hello.
Hi, mate. You're on the air. What you got to say?
Nothing.
Oh, fair enough. Well, thanks very much for your call.
And here's another.
Let's speak to John, who's an Arsenal fan. Wants to talk about Jamie Vardy. How you doing, John? You're on talkSPORT.
Hi, John.
Yeah, that's your favourite, Andy. You love those when they say their name back.
Yeah, I do.
It's become very much a staple. This is a clip from our show back in May featuring the competition entrant, Donald. The Salford Red Devils compete in which sport? Salford Red Devils.
Parachute jumping.
parachute jumping. Can see where he came from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Salford Red Arrows. They would.
Well, that's they don't. Yeah, that's aeroplanes though, isn't it? Don't. Yeah.
I think the Red Arrows represent more than Salford.
They do, yeah. I mean, that'd be a lot for Salford to have to pay for them all.
Quite a lot, really.
What's next, Andy?
A caller to Des Kelly now.
Let's talk to Paul, who's a Spurs fan, and he lives in Manchester as well. Paul, welcome to the show, mate. Did you just trip out? Hello? Yeah, Paul, you're there.
Yeah.
Good man. You on a ski jump?
No, I'm in a van.
Well, fair enough.
Oh, yeah, take it literally.
It was going to be one of the. You get two guesses: ski jump or a van. Now for an odd moment from the sports bar.
Kelly, Leicester fan.
Yes.
Kelly, welcome to the show, buddy. What do you want to say?
Got a lot of respect for you, Jason, and appreciate you.
He's never going to get out of that. Somewhere out there, he's still saying. It was about 2 months ago. Someone's going to bang him on the back.
Finally. Don't let anyone tell you that talkSPORT listeners don't know what they're talking about, as this call to Bob Ballard proves.
The question was, why wouldn't you want Gus Hiddink to stay on?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Fair enough. Well, why did you phone up then, with respect?
Yes.
So there we are, the best of the callers in the past 12 months. But time for the first of our Clips of the Week Lucky Dips this afternoon, when we bring you the best of the rest from our talkSPORT presenters. So, Andy, where should we kick off?
We start with news of a wicket in the cricket from John Norman.
Another wicket in the cricket, John Norman.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, a little bit more flesh on the bones would be good, John, ideally.
Who was it and where was it?
This is Darren Gough now opening a drive show in spectacular fashion.
Ronaldo is the very best in the world. The bird is amongst the very best?
I don't know, no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
I do, I really love that clip. It's one of my favourites of the year. Anyway.
This is Ray Stubbs now, with one of the questions of the year to Matt Scott.
You can't call a referee a cheat. But he did that, and he didn't get yellow carded even back then from the Harrow schoolmaster, David Ellery of all people.
Are you looking forward to geometric fuse welding?
You're right, Ray. Where did that come from?
I don't know where that came from.
Now, we get some of the stars ringing talkSPORT. Emmanuel Frimpong was a guest, the former Arsenal player, on the warm-up with Max and Barry.
Emmanuel, what's your favourite insect?
Antelope.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put one of those stuck in me curtains, would you? Thrashing about. An antelope.
Antelope, yeah.
Yeah, he won't be doing Planet Earth 3, I don't think, Emmanuel Frimpong.
No, it seems unlikely, really. Yeah. Neil Warnock has been the Clips of the Week favourite over the years.
He has, yeah.
And here he is with some surprising transfer speculation.
You know, with Conte going to Chelsea, and you look at him talking about buying Lukaku for 60 million quid, would he consider Pele?
Well, I wouldn't think so. He's about 75 now, isn't he, really? I mean, you get him cheap, I would imagine.
Oh, I don't know.
He could probably still do it.
He probably could.
Back to Goffey now with an old story from one of his many cricket tours abroad.
I've been in a country where every single time I got on a bus in certain countries I've been to playing cricket and touring, I had guys with Kashelnikovs outside my room.
Kashelnikovs?
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Not
yeah.
Lauren Kashelnikov.
I'd like to think so. He's part gun, part defender. It's fantastic, yeah. What's next, Andy?
It's the Moose, who always keeps us bang up to date with the latest breaking sports news.
talkSPORT Sports Update. With Arnold Clark. It's about affordable motoring. It's about you.
Morning, I'm Ian Abraham.
You're in your own time, Moose. Don't worry about us. We've been sitting here for 5 minutes. It's Christmas Day. I've not had a drink yet.
No, it's ridiculous.
Here's Perry Groves with a well-worn phrase.
Revenge is a dish best curve sold.
Indeed.
Oh, it certainly is.
Try and say that again.
And Mickey Quinn now displaying his love of 80s music.
Hello, Spandu Ballet.
Spandu Ballet.
Yeah, they're tremendous, aren't they?
This is Goffey on Drive discussing the darts.
He destroyed that newcomer, Michael Smith. Bad luck, Michael. The previous record, just to let you know, but who else? Fill the power table.
Fill the power table.
Fill the power table. What a player he was.
He was. And Russell Hargreaves here, welcoming guest to Extra Time.
Pleased to say that K.R. Nair, chief cricket writer at Golf News out in Dubai, joins us. K.R., thank you for coming on the show. Good morning. How are you? Hello, K.R. We appear to have lost K.R. Nair for just a second. We will bring him back, but just to give you further details on that, England winning the match in the end by 4 wickets. And K.R. rejoins me, and just mentioning Ben Stokes there, big statement saying that England can now become the best ODI team in the world again. Hello, K.R. K.R. Nair, hello.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. We've got you back. Sorry about that, everybody.
It got cut off.
That's fine. We've got you back. Just saying about Ben Stokes and his statement about England being hopefully the best in the world again soon.
Hello.
I thought, was I listening to an old goon show, wasn't it? Min.
He's phoning from Hull, obviously.
Min. Yes, so what's next? Well, finally, it's Jason Cundy chatting to a caller on the sports bar.
If it came down to the last game of the season at Chelsea, and we had a penalty like that to win the league, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. I honestly... No,
and that seemed to be missing something, Andy, didn't it?
Really, yeah.
I wouldn't want it. I honestly... No.
He needed a duff, didn't he?
Yeah, of course,
I could see Jason in Easties, couldn't you? I think he'd be very good. Yeah. So anyway, we'll bring you more clips of the week. Lucky Dip later in the show. Plus,
look at here, that's what it's gonna be. Have everything I need around my sober Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I love you.